Alright, yeah, guys, welcome back to another DDLC Plus playthrough video, yeah, guys. And today, we're gonna be doing another side story in this shit. So, the next one we're doing is Balance. And this is the first part of Balance. So, yeah, let's do this shit. Oh, and before we do this shit, basically, the next few episodes will be the side stories. And after that, it's just main stories from that point onwards, basically. So, yeah. Wait, sorry. Let's do this shit. Balance, okay. Natsuki! While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga that in her closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into embrace. What? Hi. Hi. The Leisure Club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga, and Sayori for a love of poetry as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Monica, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. Finally, Yuri that managed to the shit. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate obsession with fantasy with a little help and encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on their presentations, Manga decided to give the club members the next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori has spent most of her time clubs so far with Yuri's fantasy books. Is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Oh, that depends on the kind of stuff that you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all those things. So Yori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and expects the cover. Shouldn't the girl be wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one. Let me guess. Parfait girls? Let me guess. Like this kid, like Dan saw shit. Dan must have an obsession with this fucking series in game for real. Like for real. Like I forgot how to pronounce his last name, so let me do it right now. Yeah, guys. Okay, so yeah, I already searched it up. So of how to pronounce it. So Dan Salvato must have an obsession with this fucking series, the Parfait girls. And decided to let Natsuki have the series. So yeah. Wait, I didn't finish reading this shit. In panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand, then replaces it on the shelf with a less comprehensive location. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I can handle it. I did it with Yuri's book at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut. But I love my friends and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then. Let's pick you something that even donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut. I just said I had the attention span of one. You're just trying to call me sweet. You're so cute. There's a running gag that Natsuki doesn't like being called cute, basically. No, how did you get to that conclusion? Like, every time a character calls Natsuki cute, she would end up getting pissed off, basically. And don't call me that. Yeah, she doesn't. She does not like being called cute. This, in spite of people seeing her appearance like as such, like for real. Donut, cute. How come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason. Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet doors. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. Sorry, it wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like a nice person. So I wasn't talking about you. Still learn a valuable lesson. Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment. Anyway, here's the book. So just start it whenever you feel like it. What about, well, it's like a comedy. There's romance too, obviously. Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck. Oh, it's a different manga this time. But the one that she originally came out took out, this the one that Sayori took out, that's definitely another word. What am I even talking about? Let's just continue. It's about. I'm still laughing from earlier, like for real. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you find out like, well, you should just read it. But I have to. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess you're gonna ship yourself with. It'll be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. I mean, well, let me tell you, Sayori. Shipping is when you take two characters and then you put them together in like a some sort of romantic relationship or some shit like that. Some ships are good, but some of them are toxic slash crack ships. So yeah, I do admit some ships I see happening, like myself and Yuri, for example. Oh, never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Okay, I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Um, yeah, I guess, but don't you want to finish this first? Yeah, but we can do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you or anything. No, it's just, well, never mind. More about that tomorrow. So they basically read, and the club meeting ends, and Natsuki and Yuri leave. Monica strikes up conversation with Sayori. I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. So she's so. I'm not sure if she meant I could say that to her, or if I just can't say it at all. Oh, the word cute. Just don't say it to her, please, because I've already experienced this shit, and she doesn't like being called cute in general. Say what? Nothing. I am a woman. Respect. And Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much. Oh, that is so ridiculous. How come you feel that way? Well, I mean, just little signs like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first, and it feels like she's only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I bought a poetry. Yeah, but it doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She probably just shy. Maybe. Maybe my stupid head is just making me worried for no reason. It's like to do that. It's okay. Don't try to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Sayori gets Monica a quick hug. Well, going. I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get closer to her. You got this. Yep, she got this. After the next club meeting starts, Sayori is the last one as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet, reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki. Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. You can't just start in the middle. There are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? She is right. She is right. Don't start at the middle. Just start at the beginning. At least in the beginning, it lets you introduce the series and and how and how things go. Things are easy and pretty straightforward in the beginning, and then shit gets more interesting as time goes on. Basically, sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I'll be waiting. I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday. So, oh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Hmm. Can I sit next to you though? Sure. Sayori plops herself down next to Natsuki, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, saving for the periodic flutter of the page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sayori's side, only the light tapping noises from a pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes. Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles, and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Finished? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was right. Oh, I saw all the stick figures and thought you were just bored. I just draw those when I'm thinking of waiting for inspiration. I make friends with them all. This one is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with, with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the hell? You're a weirdo. Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sayori slides the paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. Hmm. She slides the paper back over to Sayori. Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all of your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional. Is it bad? Well, no, it's just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings. Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't that depend more on the kinds of friends you have? I don't know. To each their own, but I've never met anyone I feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's you, it's just how I am, so you write poems? You never told me that. I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but you should. I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that. But can we talk about something else? Sorry. It's not your fault. It just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. They both still read the manga and shit. Over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki. Natsuki. And I Natsuki. Oh, basically, as time went on, Sayori begins to annoy Natsuki, basically. At the end of one club meeting, Monka, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts to initiate this conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah, sure, you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly. Hmm. Natsuki glances over her shoulder but doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs. Oh. Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing. As thought she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back. Guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back. So I'm better than to do it to others. Monica shares a big smile. You're really considerate. Uh, thanks, I guess, but it doesn't feel like that. You can trust me. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smarter sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we met. I mean, it's fun to hang out, but her? Eh, always fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and like share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. Why would you have? I know. I just feel bad about it. I know Sayori, and I should have realized Monica navigates through her ting of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I won't like that. Well, I could. Oh no. I could have divert her into another club activity for you or something. No way. That would be underhanding. And mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complain about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True. Sorry. Guess I just instantly shot shit. I guess I just instantly want to try to solve a problem, even if I haven't been invited to. It's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to just keep things new, natural or neutral. Well, if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. Sayori really wants to be the best she can be for other people. I think be she would actually be happy that you want to prove your friendship with her. Maybe. I just feel so dumb talking to someone about how to be friends with them. It's just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's the Lurch Club. Then she mumbles through a stiff, stiff laugh. It's not the cool club. Hey, sorry, I that just tickled me for some reason. Look, I know that you're kind of a tough spot. You're kind of in a tough spot, and that it's hard for you to really express yourself. But you've really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instant instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things, then she finishes her thought in the mumble, and I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monika smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monika knew that she meant it made Monika feel like everything is really was going to be okay. Wow. Already the end of part one of the side story. So yeah, let, next time we're gonna see how things will play out between Natsuki and Sayori. So see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.